It's Sunday. I'm worn out. It's time for an update. You know, the last couple of days since I hurt my back, I'm feeling like I didn't get anything done, but then I look around. I got the lawn, I got the front yard cleaned up. That's progress. The city still hasn't come back to do the transformer, but if I go around, the other thing I did this week was lay in a few more of these blocks right up along the sidewalk here. I was hoping to get to a point where I could kind of follow those yellow flags and build the curved part, but that involves lifting sacks of concrete lifting a couple of big sacks of concrete just to be able to have enough to make the concrete to put the blocks in, and that's just, I hurt my back, so that's not happening for the next few days anyway. And then on the side, I had an unfortunate thing, and I just covered this in the midweek, but if you remember, there were a total of 4 spaghetti squash up here. There's one still up there. I've got 2 that I've harvested, and the 4th one was right in here. Well, a few days ago I came out to take out the trash, and I looked up and I said, wow, there's a little piece of something in there. Wonder what that is. And then it dawned on me. It was a piece of a spaghetti squash. I think an animal got in here and ate most of it. And just now I finished cleaning up a bunch of dead stuff. Chose not to reach too far, climb, or lift anything heavy. Actually, I can see I still got a couple more leaves I could have gotten right here, but I'm not going to worry about that. And yeah, it just looks kind of decimated right here. Am I looking at? No, I'm looking at something else. But I mean, look, there's an ear of corn on that stalk of corn, which I managed to straighten up and tie to a stake that I've screwed to the wooden wall there. I got a couple of stakes mixed into all of that craziness there. There's another corn rising up, so we'll see if we get anything from that. There may already be an ear there. Yeah, I think I can see an ear. These are really small ears. It's not doing really well, so I'm guessing I really just can't grow corn here. So that's lesson learned for next year. It looks a little bad here, but let's go in the back and take a look at that. The tomatoes are doing quite well, even to the point where, I mean, the aroma is just going crazy now. So it's obvious to me that this micro that I put in here was the key to that. Not getting anything out of the black crim yet, but you know, the aroma's doing well. Ooh, I think I've actually got one down there. The mixed in here, oh, there's some flowers on my basil. This is supposed to be a cherry tomato, and I'm just not really getting anything out of that. But the key here is, I think what I need to do is actually rein these plants in, basically build a cage around the existing plant. And so hopefully I'll get to that this week. Down here I kept looking at the peppers and thinking, oh, not much is happening, but then if you look carefully, there are cherry picked peppers all over this plant, so, and a ton of weeds in that one. But I'm happy with the cherry picked peppers. I've just got to stake it somehow, get some support on that. The poblanos, I don't know, these are not looking the greatest. The peppers around here are not doing the best, although they're getting, well, see, this is all basil in here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But there is one Nikita hybrid, so there is some progress. I think what I need to do is tap off of this one sprinkler head and do another micro, maybe even 2 of them. One to cover from this end, one to get in the middle, or swap this out to a... And suddenly it's a week later. I've been dreading having to do this. First the phone overheated, and then something else happened. I had intended to get out like the next day or the day after that and just wrap up that one video. it's a good thing that I delay these by a week. I've basically blown out my knee. I was just out walking. I'd been having some pain in my knee. Was out walking one night, trying to exercise a little bit, hoping that that would solve the problem, make me feel a little better, maybe a little bit more painful, and then next thing I know, it took every bit of effort I had. It just like all of a sudden there was a big shock of pain, and it took every bit of strength to avoid falling and reaching. I was out walking outside, so reaching for the curb, literally, to try and brace myself so I could control my fall. So climbing around is definitely out for a little while. Getting out and pulling weeds and a bunch of different things are off the table for the next little bit. So unfortunately, yeah, Budget Gardener is down. I do have a bunch of video that I have shot that I just hadn't gotten to processing yet. I kept saying I'm behind. I think what I'm going to do, instead of releasing 3 episodes in midweek, maybe what I'll do is do 2 episodes midweek, or maybe I'll just release like a Sunday and a Wednesday, slow it down so that I can use what I've got. So those of you that are watching will be able to sort of still have some videos to watch, and then when I can, I'll get back to doing a regular Sunday weekly update. There may be some little bits and pieces to come along the way. If I can get family to help me out with some of the gardening stuff on the side right now, I can see, just looking through the window, that there is some deadness that needs to be removed so that what's alive can stay alive. But at least harvesting what's there so we're not wasting what I've managed to grow. Meanwhile, I know there are some tomatoes right in front of us here. I don't want to walk around while I'm talking. So yeah, it's unfortunate. This is life. Things happen. You do what you can to deal with it and move on. Hopefully by next season I'll be able to start this all over again and be able to give you the videos that you expect. So I keep saying at the end of each, take care of yourself, take care of the ones around you. Well, I'm going to take care of myself now. And as for may your thumb be green, I actually have an idea that doesn't necessarily involve me being in the garden, but maybe if I'm down for an extended period, maybe there's something I can do to get you some more videos and continue the gardening content. With that, this is the Budget Gardener signing off, saying, take care of yourself, take care of the ones around you, and may your thumb be green.